Alright, normally I don't put out 2 videos in a row, but this is like breaking news, big stuff's going on Twitch, so I thought I had to make a video and talk about this. First of all, Ninja, the big Fortnite streamer, has left Twitch, and he's gone to this site called Mixer, which is a Microsoft thing, and he was saying he's going to get back to his roots because he used to play Halo, and that's a Microsoft game, and he was saying his stream's going to stay the same as it's been. And I'm wondering if they tried to talk him into going back and playing like Halo or something like Destiny or some kind of... That's Activision though. Some kind of Microsoft game. I figure they're trying to get him to switch games, and he made a deal where he took less money to stay playing Fortnite because it's too big of a risk to change his platform. When he's like... Well, he's actually losing subscribers because he was way higher. He said he had like 250,000 or something subs at one point. That's crazy. But now he's like at 14, 15,000. And that's only like double what like Trihex has. So that's not really that. I guess Trihex is getting pretty big, and he kind of deserves to be big because he brings in like everybody else to have this podcast. But that's weird. I'm just wondering, is anybody going to follow him over there? Because I'm assuming most of his audience is like young kids, because people that like Fortnite can't be too smart because it's not that good a game. It's like you shoot somebody and an 8-story building appears. I don't know, I guess it's all the dancing and the bright colors and the different updates that keep adding stuff. I don't know what all they've added. I know they've added a lot of new gimmicky things, like changing the drop-in parachutes and some kind of vehicles I think they've added now. I even noticed like PUBG has like a tank or something now on the video, so I need to play PUBG again, see what's going on. But do you guys think all these kids are going to go to a new platform? Because kids are really fickle, and they're not just going to, I think, being on Twitch just seems like cool to kids right now, so they're not going to just like switch to a new website. I don't even know where the website is or what the address is. It's called Mixer. So, you guys remember back when MSN tried to do a YouTube website called Soapbox, and it failed miserably? Like, I remember I made some videos on there, I think, but like it was hard to Google that because it's like they tried to scrub it from the internet and make it not exist anymore. It's like they're ashamed of it or something. That was on MSN, though, which was a Microsoft network thing. So it's all Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't seem like they're very smart. And even with the operating system, there's a lot of problems with like with Windows. That it's just better than other things like Linux for like dumb people to use. Linux is like way better if you're smart enough to use it, but for dumb, like the general population, 80% of us are fucking ignorant dumbasses. So we need something like Windows. But like, it's got a lot of problems. It's always had problems. People don't want to switch to like from XP. XP was stable, and then like Vista sucked, and all these like upgrades. So, like Windows 7 was good, and then Windows 8 is like horrible. So nobody wanted to switch to Windows 8 because Windows 8 was kind of like made for tablets or like smartphones and kind of stuff. It's like it's made for touchpads almost. And now Windows 10 is kind of like half and half. They got the look, they got all the apps on the. It's just weird. I don't want to go to Windows 10. I guess I'm waiting for the next new good Windows update, like Windows 7 or XP. Anyway, Windows sucks. I don't think kids are going to follow them. And Fortnite in general, I think Fortnite is one of these fads, like the boy band craze of the late 90s, like the NSYNC and Backstreet. So I think Fortnite's going to end eventually. People are going to realize how stupid it is, like with Minecraft or Roblox or these other stupid kids games, or RuneScape. People are going to realize they're fucking playing some dumb kid shit, and they're all going to just drop it immediately, and it's going to just crash like the boy band phase. Like, back when I was a kid, NSYNC was the boy band, and we were like, oh, this is dumb, let's just quit this immediately, and everybody just dropped it until like the late 90s, and it kicked back up again. So that's, I think Ninja's making a mistake, but he's already on his way down, so it's kind of like worth it to take the money now and kind of get a rise for a temporary deal. But then, other big news, Destiny, Trihex, and Hasan all got banned off Twitch. But it's a 24-hour ban. What did they get banned for? For streaming the Democratic debates. And there's this whole debate about that, like debates about shouldn't debates be public information? Like, shouldn't we all have access to it for free and be able to restream it and post it and talk about it and have it all be fair use because it's kind of like our elections are based on it? And I mean, people are making money off of it, so that kind of adds a new element into it. Like if you, was it CNN, I think, was streaming it, so they're getting money from the ads, and then people restream it on Twitch, and then they're getting their Twitch ad money, and it's different money, and then they're going to claim it, and then, does banning anybody on Twitch even matter if it's a 24-hour ban? I mean, I don't stream every day. Like, if I stream on Tuesdays and Fridays, and I did something on Tuesday that gets me a 24-hour ban, I wasn't going to stream that day anyway. So what the fuck does it even matter? That's not even a punishment. That's so stupid, man. Even like a 48-hour ban wouldn't have bothered me. Or like a week ban. I mean, like, oh, I'll just get a day off. It's not that big a deal. Like the Lenity Cat thing. I mean, that's weird because she's claiming she knows some of the Twitch staff or she sleeps with them, some people say. And then you hear like H3H3 had a podcast. They were talking about it. Look up this clip, H3, talking about Twitch staff. They were saying they had, back when they were on there, they switched platforms, but they were talking to the staff and they went to these parties and they were all like 20-something-year-old kids. And they all have parties with the big streamers. And they all get drunk together. And they're like college-age kids getting drunk. So what are the odds that they would be fucking each other? Probably pretty good. By the way, since I said fucking just now, this video would be demonetized if I had monetization enabled, which I don't. But once I do, I'm going to go back through my list of all my old videos. I'm going to show you which ones get demonetized, which ones have copyright claims. It's going to be hilarious because I'm not going to get paid shit on YouTube. So, that's kind of huge. I mean, it's not really huge that they got banned because it's 24-hour bans and who fucking cares? Just have a day without them. And the other platform is DLive. I mean, I don't know if this Mixer is any good or how they pay. Does everybody pay the same, like Mixer and DLive and Twitch? I don't even know if like they all have the same kind of system of taking bits or taking subs or getting. Well, Twitch Prime is only Amazon because Amazon owns Twitch, so you won't be having Twitch Prime subs, so they can't have that. So how's it all going to work? This is super weird. So the other thing I wanted to mention is kind of relates to all this. There's this new TV show called The Boys. Bob Samurai was talking about watching it, and I downloaded it, and I was like, I'm going to give this a watch, and it's pretty good. It's about superheroes. I don't want to spoil it, because there's two really fucking crazy things that happen in the first episode that really mind-fucks you. And it's about the superheroes being, like, commercialized and branded, and, like, what money does to you once you have too much money and power. It's kind of like I was talking about in this other video that... I guess I haven't even put that video up yet. I'll put that video up tomorrow and you'll see what I was talking about. But this all kind of relates to like the greed and corporate greed and like capitalism fucking things up, and shit's getting weird right now, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen.